Hey guys, today we're going to talk about our mothers in honor of Mother's Day.
Yeah. I like my mom.
Yeah, I love my mom.
I love
She's
my
great.
mom more.
No.
So, I was the worst kid ever. Like, ever. I got spanked all the time, and I deserved it. Like, some people, they might not deserve getting spanked, but I definitely deserved getting spanked all the time.
I mean, I got spanked occasionally, but probably not nearly as much as you.
One time, we were leaving a store and it was really terrible, and my mom was spanking me outside, and some lady yelled, "Woman, I'm gonna call the cops on you." My mom looked at her and she said, "Good, I need help." I was terrible. Like, my grandmother even said that she should stop spanking me because it obviously wasn't working. So, yeah.
My parents had a paddle. Did yours have a paddle?
We had this thing called a razor strap that, like, was...
It sounds horrible.
Dude, it was awesome. My mom carried it in her purse with her.
Hold on. What's a razor strap?
All right, it's like this long.
She carried that in her purse?
But it's made, one strip is leather, and then one strip is like a nylon type thing. So they were like together.
Like she whipped you with it. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I got whipped a lot. Like, every day. Like, to the point where we had to go places, she had to carry it with her because I was that bad of a kid that I would need to be whipped out. I was horrible.
Wow.
Like,
see, at one point we had the paddle, like, I think my dad cut it out of a piece of woodwork or something. But the razor whip.
The razor strap.
The razor strap sounds terrible.
It was passed down from my grandfather to my dad. Thank you, grandfather, for that. That was great.
I'm sure your grandfather was great, but he was also terrible.
No, my grandfather was pretty awesome. One time I got grounded to my room. She said, "Don't take a step out of your room." So I would take my foot and I would
just like step it out
over, and I wouldn't touch the ground, but I would teeter it over. And so my mom sat there one day with a chair, and she watched me like lay my foot over and then come back. I'll never forget when Dad came home, and he goes, "Janice, you think you won, didn't you?" And she was like, "Yeah, he never touched." And he goes,
you enjoyed every minute of it.
He controlled you all day.
Yeah, she sat there and watched you all day.
And she was like, "No."
That's amazing.
Like, speaking of terrible though, like, how horrible would it be to raise a child? Like,
I can't imagine.
Dude, they smell funny. Kids smell funny.
Yeah, no,
like,
kids smell horrible.
I probably smell terrible.
You smell terrible now.
Thanks, appreciate that. I don't smell bad, for your information.
But
out there,
like, can you imagine like just wiping their butts?
Poop?
I would
throw up.
I throw up when
Speaking of throw up, a kid spits up on me, I'm like, oh, what do you do with that?
I'm a sympathetic puker. Like, if I get puked on, I'm puking.
I was in school one time, and we had just left lunch, and this kid, like, literally just throws up, and I see it, and I throw up in this one section of the hallway. Well, he sees me throw up. Like, literally, we exchanged probably 15 each.
Your turn.
I have the weakest stomach in the world. It was like,
oh.
Dude, it was terrible. And so, could you imagine, like,
yeah,
and then
you're
sick. Like, you have to be around a sick child and take care of that.
And then you get sick.
Yeah.
And now you're sick, taking care of sick.
Moms are pretty awesome.
I think moms like it, though.
No, man.
No, they like it.
No, nobody.
They love it.
No.
No, because, you know, there's a new mom and her little kid poops. She's like, "Oh, he pooped."
Dude, I don't know.
And they get excited.
And they, like, look at it to make sure they're healthy.
Yeah, so moms are gross. That's what we just... Moms are gross.
Oh, man. So, like, is your mom, like, a good driver or anything?
The worst. She's hit everything. She ran over our dog. She ran over...
It's not funny. It's
no,
funny,
but she did. No, it lived.
Okay, cool.
But it had a little limp forever. But she ran over it. But she's run into, like... She's run into the garage door, the wall right outside of the garage door. She somehow lost part of her car in a car wash a couple weeks ago. Like, I don't even understand. Everything. She hits everything. It's terrifying driving with her. Like,
driving with her? Like, you driving with her?
Riding with her.
There you go. My mom is a pretty good driver. She's like, she doesn't really speed. Doesn't really do anything. However, she is terrified of riding with me. She says, I don't know why I did this. I don't know why I'm in the car with you. This is terrible. I'm holding on for my life right now. And she'll like hit the floorboard. Like the car will be stopping 47 miles away.
Hold on.
But my mom shoves her feet into the thing and tries to stop the car from the passenger seat.
I sympathize with Brad's mother because every time I don't think you're a bad driver, but Brad is a very daring driver and he takes a lot of risks.
I just feel like
it's terrifying.
I don't even speak. I like living on the edge. I'm a bad boy, ladies. I live life dangerously.
If they watched Battle Scars last week, they know that you do not live life dangerously at all. What's your favorite meal that your mom used to make?
I mean, my favorite meal is, and she makes this every time I come home, and it is chicken and egg noodles. It tastes like magic in your mouth. It's the greatest stuff in the world. So good.
When I was younger, my mom put cheese on everything. I think we had cheese every meal. It was cheese and sweet tea every single meal. But I think my favorite was she would make these powdered donuts. And everything I'm talking about right now is so terrible for you.
But it's weird because your mom is...
Yeah, like 12 pounds.
Yeah, she's super skinny.
Yeah, but she made these donuts and they were out of like biscuits. She would poke holes in the middle and then she would deep fry them and cover them in powdered sugar.
When we stayed with her in Los Angeles, she fixed us Pop-Tarts and put butter on them.
Yeah.
Like who butters Pop-Tarts?
Who doesn't? Okay. Comments below if you butter your Pop-Tarts. Say I'm with Travis.
I love Pop-Tarts. And the butter was okay on
No, butter makes the Pop-Tart.
No.
Like I feel like they should put butter packets in Pop-Tart boxes.
And y'all like actually cook them. Like y'all...
Yeah, you toast them and then put butter on.
I just eat them out of the box.
That's gross.
This was not sponsored, by the way, by Pop-Tarts.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't yet, but Pop-Tarts, it's your move. Do you have any good memories with your mom?
You know what my best memories was? And it wasn't too long ago, maybe a couple years ago. Me and my mom went to Rome, and she's wanted to see the Colosseum for her entire life. And it was really cool to share that experience with her. We hitchhiked for the first time in our lives in Italy.
You hitchhiked.
We took a train to this little remote beach town. We thought like the train station would be in the town, but it was like 20 minutes from the town. We're like, shoot, what do we do now? We don't speak Italian, and there's no cabs here because we're in the middle of nowhere. And there was this car with it was this mom and 3 or 4, I don't know, preteens. They had this Justin Bieber mug. And I was like, oh, Justin Bieber, Americans.
Because he's Canadian.
I mean, he lives in America.
He doesn't always live in America. Did you not see the first one? I saw
Never Say Never.
I saw Never Say Never.
That was a good movie.
It was pretty good.
But anyways, they were really excited about it. So the mom was like, oh, get in, Americans, get in. We'll take you to the town. So they took us into this little town and they dropped us off. So thank you, Justin Bieber.
And your Americanness. The thing about my mom is my mom is hilarious. She's not mom, you're gonna see this. So she's not as funny as some people think she is.
Okay.
But she's she has these one-liner sense of humor. So she'll say all these old Southern sayings.
Yeah. Give us one.
Easy as falling off a log, but not near as dangerous. That was one. So, I don't know, I think I just remember most about my mom is nothing to do with, I remember the fact that, literally me being such a difficult child, and, her having to go back to school because I forgot my backpack. Who forgets a backpack? It's heavy and on your back.
And on your back.
And
backpack.
Just, I guess my best memories are with my mom or me doing something stupid and her saving the day. Man, that was so terrible. Well, Mom, thank you so much for everything. I love you so much. I wouldn't be who I am without you. And I don't know, I just love you.
Yeah, I couldn't second that more from my mom. You have completely made me who I am. I make a lot of stupid decisions, but I feel like I make a lot of good ones because my mom was, and still is there, just help me make good decisions and guide me along the way. Because we had no idea what we're doing, and they've been through all of it.
But yeah, thank you, Bob. Happy Mother's Day.
Love you. Some battle scars.
My goal this week is to do something really dangerous that I hurt myself doing so that I can get a battle scar. I always did really dumb things, but I just never got hurt, which is awesome. I'm glad about that. I'm glad I don't have a lot of battle scars to tell you about.
I had a friend.
You had a friend?
Yeah.
Can we call him Ricardo?
I told Ricardo, I was like, hey man, you want to go shoot some hoops? And he said...
Because you seem like a basketball player.
Like pig, not like hoops.
Shoot
like
hoops,
pig or
aka
horse.
play pig.
Yeah.